Let's do a show really quick, or a quick mini show on night play and night vision and playing at night. Now, I'm just going to come right out there and tell you guys that I am not the master at night play. Okay, when the sun goes down, Mike goes home. Okay, I know that, I know there's a lot of people that love night play and stuff like that, but for me personally, I play paintball too much, and, for me, night play is just too dangerous, and it's just not, for me, I just don't like doing it. I just like to go home. Now, there's two different ways that you can play night games, okay? You can play them with your friends in a familiar environment where you know what's going on and stuff like that, or you can also play them at a scenario game. Now, for me personally, night play at a scenario game, scenario paint is too expensive as it is to go out there and be firing off into oblivion $80 a case paint. No thank you, okay? No thank you. I'm not going to go out there and play for 2 hours and shoot 8 pods at I don't even know what, you don't know if you hit the person, this, that, and the other. How does night play typically work in the scenario environment? Usually the gun's got to be chronoed at 260 feet per second. A bounce counts as a hit, so it does not have to break on you. If you feel a ball hit you in night games, you're supposed to get out of the game. Now, let's talk about really quick night vision, because that's a huge question. As much as you want to spend, there are people that go to scenario games that have $15,000 Generation 28, night vision, okay? That's what they use, okay? There are honestly people I know that have $15,000 night vision, helmets and stuff like that. They go out there and play. They strap it right up to their goggles. I know people that even take it so seriously that 1 or 2 months before the scenario game, they'll actually go jogging through the woods with their night vision on just to practice. So, that is what you come up against when you play night games. There are going to be people out there with night vision. Okay, it's like you playing with a blindfold, and it's night, daytime for them, and they're gonna find you and they're gonna catch you. Now, people will be like, well, shine a flashlight at them, that'll blind them. Well, if you shine a flashlight, they obviously know exactly where you're at, and most, I believe, Generation 2, Generation 3 NVGs now will actually auto-dim out a flashlight being shined directly at them. So there's really no countermeasures against somebody using a $15,000 night vision goggle. It just doesn't exist. But people are going to be like, well, what's a safe way to play it, this, that, and the other? So now that we've talked about Mike Phillips, I'm not going to be out there shooting $80 a case paint out into oblivion, or I'm tired of getting shot by my teammates. The sun goes down, Mike goes home. Mike goes out, gets a beer and a pizza or something like that. With that being said, what are some tips on night vision play, okay? Step 1, don't ever run, okay? Don't ever run. That's the first thing, okay? You're going to run into a tree, you're going to get clotheslined or something like that. Don't run in night games. Second thing, stick to the areas of the field where you know how to play them, okay? If you let's say, for instance, you stuck to one particular area of the field the whole scenario game, whether it be a hyperball field or an airball field or a particular part of the woods or something like that, and you think you know it really well, stick to that area. Number 3, if there's any time to break out the pistols, night play is a great time to do it, okay? Here's the problem with a standard paintball gun. Let me get the loader on here and let's turn the lights off. Obviously, if they see this trotting through the woods, okay, if they see this trotting through the woods, they're gonna know what it is, okay? So the standard guns, with the LCD panel and the LED hopper, they're going to see you coming from a mile away. I think most the human eye, can see a candle from 10 miles away, so they're going to be able to see you. If there's any time to break out the pistols, is going to be for the night play, okay? Whatever you're going to shoot, you're going to miss anyway, and at least with a pistol, you're not going to waste 4 or 5 pods of $80 a case scenario paint. So you guys see us already getting the T9s ready for Living Legends. So you see that. A lot of people are going to be like, what's that thing on the side? Well, this is a 14 cubic inch tank. Man, what we do is we run the remote lines right into the magazine. So we're shooting high pressure air, and it's mounted on the gun at all time. Oh, that's so sexy. Look at that. That is so sexy. Oh, and also something that's really cool, custom products. the tactical barrel kit, the custom products tips actually fit on the Tiberius arms. So look at that. You see that little shark gill on the front of it? Oh, that's so nice. So anyway, I feel so bad if the people are going to be on the other side at Living Legends. Oh my god. Anyway, okay. With that being said, pistols are a good thing to use for night play. Second thing, you're not going out there to eliminate people. Just run the missions. Now, I've never been to a scenario game where the night play, made or break, make or broke the scenario play. It never happened. I've never left a scenario game at 6 o'clock and I was losing by 200 points and then came back and then we were losing by 5,200 points. That has never happened, okay? Usually they just have the night play just for people that want to play night, and that is what it is. So if you don't play the night play, don't feel like you're doing your team a disservice, okay? There's probably going to be 20 people on the other team and 20 people on your team. They're going to run around at night and try to complete missions. The night play is a great time to bring out the pistols, okay? Tiberius arms, TPX pistols, stuff like that. Have a good time. Let's talk about getting prepared for night play. Probably one of the most important things. First off, you need to make sure that you bring a brand new clear lens when you go to play at night. You don't want to bring a lens that's all scratched up or broken or cracked or whatever, or scarred up or whatever it is. You want a brand new clear lens or a yellow lens. Some people prefer the yellow lens, some people prefer the clear lens. For me personally, I've always found that the clear lens worked better than the yellow lens. The yellow lens still gets rid of or still mutes some of the precious light that's coming in, and I particularly do not like the yellow lens. I like the clear lens. I would recommend that if you're going to a scenario game and you do plan on playing night, to get a brand new clear thermal lens, okay? Also, on top of that, I would also recommend that you pick up some anti-fog. This stuff right here, this stuff called Fog Dock, has been working amazing. I've been testing it out. It works awesome. A lot of people also ask, how long does the Fog Dock last? Well, if you scrub it off the lens, it's not on there anymore. So it goes on. All you got to do is dip your finger in it, rub it into the plastic, buff it in with a microfiber towel, and that's it. Fog Dock works amazing. You will fog at night. I guarantee you this. You will fog at night. You will fog in the middle of Arizona, in the middle of the desert at nighttime, okay? Just because the dew point drops, you will fog your lenses like crazy. So if you plan on playing night, get yourself some Fog Dock, put it on the lens, you'll be good to go. Also, Plexus is another thing to really get the outside clean. Also use the microfiber towel, which you can get these at Walmart. You can get a pack of 5 for like $3 or $4. Plexus, if you can find it, is probably some of the best paintball lens cleaner that's out there on the internet, but use a brand new clear thermal lens. Now, let's move on to the cool gadget. I actually went out and bought a couple sub $100 fake night vision or whatever you want to call it, or infrared vision or whatever you want to call it, goggles, just to test them out. And I actually found one that actually doesn't work that bad. And if you're using a pistol, this could actually work. Now let me explain something to you. If you don't have this, what I recommend you do is walk around the pits with sunglasses on. The minute you turn on any sort of light that's around there, your pupils are going to dilate like crazy. So I recommend you walking around with sunglasses on when you're in the pits, and then when you get out there onto the field, put your mask on. This way it keeps your pupils dilated. The bigger your pupils are, the more light you're going to be able to see, and the more light's going to be able to let in, and the more sensitive you're going to be to movements and stuff like that. Once you use a contraption like this, your pupil dilation is shot, okay? So once you use this, you're committed to it. You can't keep putting this up and putting it back down, because once you look through this and you get that television, that little mini TV screen blinding your eyes, your night vision, your raw night vision is going to be absolutely shot. But this actually works really well. This is a product called Eyeclops, EYECLOPS, and it actually fits really well over the standard goggles, okay? So you can take this, turn it on, and put it right over the standard goggles, and it actually works really, really well to see at night. What it is it's got a little TV screen in here. It uses both eyes, and if you're walking around with a pistol, you can very easily keep this up to your goggles with your pistol and then move around, and when you feel like you're kind of getting dizzy or whatever, you can pull it away really easily. This actually works really well. You can buy these at Target. I got this for like $50 at Target, and for night play, it actually works really, really well. It's got kind of a freaky thing of the standard vision works really, really well, and then it's got this little like red eye thing that I wouldn't recommend using if you're out there. It's got the high beams, but it's like red LEDs, and you know, if someone sees this, it's going to kind of freak them out. Let me see if I can turn the light off really quick so you can see this. Oh yeah, there it goes. So you can see it there, and you can see it there. So that's the little high beam, and I wouldn't recommend you use the high beam when you're out there, just because just because it's gonna, you know, whoever it is that's looking at you is gonna see this big red ring looking at them. But anyways, Cyclops. If you want to actually get yourself an inexpensive set of night vision, this actually works pretty well. And I know a lot of people saying the Modern Warfare 2 came with a pair of goggles. Well, the problem is how are you going to get that whole headset over your paintball goggles? You're not going to be able to do it. So this actually works really, really well. 50 bucks, you can get them from Target, Cyclops. Get yourself a good clear lens, fog dock, because you're going to fog. I promise you, you will fog if you plan on playing night vision or playing night games. If you're out there, don't run. That's a no-no. If you're out there in the woods and you get a double shot or somebody double taps you, you're probably being scoped with night vision. Just walk off the field. And you know what? If you do play night game, you know what? Have a good time. If not, catch me at the bar, because that's probably where I'm going to be at. So that's it for the 3 mini segments. Let me get some music on back here, and I'll be back here in a few minutes.